so far. So I'm very happy to him. He's a great guy, great character, and now this season he play also the basketball that I asked to him.
What qualities does he bring to this team?
Yes, but okay, we talk about Grigonis, so he deserves about this. Grigonis has a quality, so he can shot, he can play pick and roll. He's a smart player, also defensively. He's aggressive also today. He was the best defensive player against Ulanova, so much better defense he made than our power forwards on the low post. So he's a great quality. Before also, many years, he was one of the best forwards in the EuroLeague. But last two seasons, he calmed down. But now I think that again he start to be a very important player for our team.
And the last question, please.
Yeah, last question, and one more from me, Erikas Peterkas from Elitos. Coach, it's a question from a different opera. Anadolu Efes recently fired Erdem Can. Were you shocked or surprised by this move from your former team?
Sorry, but I don't want to talk about my former team now. It's not time. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. We continue with our press conference after Žalgiris, Kaunas and Panathinaikos BC game, and now the winning side's coach, Andrea Trinchieri, his comment about the game.
Great game, unbelievable atmosphere, great week, 2 wins against 2 very good teams. Tonight we went over our limits. We saw how good is Panathinaikos in the first quarter. They were scoring in any possible way. We could not stop Nunn. We could not stop Grigonis. But what made a difference was our second quarter, where we were able to hold them at 13 points. And I'm very happy for one thing. We played a great game 48 hours ago with a lot of offensive quality. And today we were able to win diving on the floor like in a pool. I saw one play with 4 players with a green uniform diving for the loose ball. So being able to change the way you play in 48 hours and do what it requires to win the game, it's amazing. And now we should enjoy at least for one day.
Now we open up the floor for the questions, so please.
Hello, Coach, once again.
One-man show again?
Firstly.
One-man show, only you?
Yeah, and talking about the win today, this is the second win in a row, as you mentioned before. It is the second time Žalgiris this season won 2 games in a row. First ones were in the first and the second game in the EuroLeague. What could you say about this?
I don't know what to answer. You like numbers. I like my players. So that's it. I really don't know what to answer.
Yeah, and talking about those offensive rebounds, were they the main key on against the
winning the battle of rebound was one of the key, and Arnas grabbing 9 rebounds was super important.
Yeah, last press conference you talked about players believing in themselves. Could you see that improvement throughout this week and throughout those past few weeks?
Could you see that?
Could you see that?
Could you see that?
Yes, of course.
So you have the answer.
Keenan Evans today was phenomenal again, and we see him on the court, how good he is, but you see him more often in the practice arena and in the locker room.
We don't practice. I would love to practice. Practice, but we don't practice.
Yeah, and my question is about his personality and about him being as a leader, because we know that leaders are not only on the court but also off the court.
With Keenan, I believe that the following catchphrase says everything. For him, action speak louder than words. He shows on the court. He's a quiet guy, bright, and he's playing 120% every game. This doesn't mean that he won't have bad games, but he's there for the team every time. But all my players, this is 1 month I'm here, and every day I see one small step forward. We are evolving as a team and as a players.
In the fourth quarter, we all saw those discussions with Arnas Butkevičius, and I saw also here outside this room that you also talked about. I think about that same episode. What was that? What was the reason for it?
A regular communication from the coach to an important player in a heated moment with some, I would say, mustard, okay? And don't take me wrong. I do my job, he does his job, and I'm blessed to have him. So we can disagree on a play, but he is a backbone of our team. Why? Because he sacrificed for the team every night in, night out.
Coach, one more from me about Marius Grigonis. In the first quarter, he scored 10 points, and in the others 5. What happened in those other 3 quarters? How did you manage to stop him?
Nothing. That was not a tactical game. This was not a game with a lot of tactics, because it was a game with a lot of one-on-one situation, and we just raised the level of pressure on ball. So we slow down a little bit the passes. Griga is perfect. You know, he's so efficient when he has a small advantage to convert the advantage in fouls or three-point shot. So when we were able to have a better on-ball defense from 1 to 5, we slowed down the ball and it was easier to catch him.
And the last one from me, Coach. Keenan Evans, after the game, told that if Birutis would stop shooting floaters, he jokingly said that he would kill him. Would you say the same?
Definitely yes, and Viras knows. I'm going to burn his car. I already told him.
So, one more.
Good evening, Coach.
Good evening.
Just follow-up question about Evans. He broke his steals record while attacking against one of the best defenders in EuroLeague. So, how overall player is he? I mean, how important is he on both ends?
He's our leader. He has great basketball personality. He's a quiet guy. He always let the court speak for him. And we are all blessed to have him, because he is able, one of his best characteristics, that he's able to be effective individually without killing the team game. I'm trying to ask him to don't stop the ball. He's trying to do whatever I ask, and he was very good passing the ball at the beginning, and then when we needed, he went one-on-one and scored.
4 out of 4 at home since you came here.
I don't know that. You know it. I don't care.
Well, maybe you should, because
I should that tomorrow is a day off, but I will have to work and prepare the game for Monday. So, when you have the chance to stop for 4, 5, 6 months, okay, like I did, I didn't want to take any job, and I wanted to make a hard reset, okay, and when you do a hard reset, the first thing you have to do is to look inside. So what I can do better, okay? So I came here highly motivated, and when I see these players trying to follow me, trying to do what I ask, it's a lot easier to do the coaching job. So I believe that the final result of the game is a consequence of what you do before the game and in the game. A coach cannot control the result. I can do a great job and lose the game. I can do a so-so job and win the game because that was a good day for my players. But what I can do is come every day with a purpose to improve my team. This is my only goal. Then if we win, I'm super happy.
what I wanted to ask you is about consequences on the table. Is this a right moment to check the table right now?
Nope. It's not the right moment. It's the right moment to keep pushing and grinding.
Thank you all for the questions.